So all of a sudden, the world of meetings, seminars and trainings has gone digital. And now we have to adapt to it, because it might take a while before things go back to normal. But most likely because they never will. Now everybody has learned to work remotely. More often people will think, why do a live event? So there will be more online events and expectations of them will go up. But designing and hosting an online event is not so easy. And I'm not talking about the technicalities. That is a matter of some fiddling and some Googling. It is about doing it right. We all know the annoyances of online meetings. No clear outcomes, too long presentations, people disengaging, the same opinions, a silent majority, and energy and attention slowly slipping away. And we believe that these annoyances are not so much unique to online events. They are the same as in live events, just amplified, more visible, even more annoying. So we believe a good online event begins with the same attitude and skills that makes an offline event good. And then it's not only to get as close to life as possible, but getting a step further, to use digital tools rightly, to achieve results you can't have offline. So in this training, we're going to set the bar high and learn to do events right. Keeping people involved, have an inclusive discussion where everybody and all opinions are heard and new ideas float. Really making steps forward and most of all, reaching goals. So in this video, we will introduce ourselves, explain the goals of the course, explain our methods and our schedule. Let's first introduce ourselves. We are three professionals with a shared vision but complementary experience.
I'm Katrina. I'm an event designer, moderator and facilitator from Austria. I've basically been organizing events since I was 18, from small intimate gatherings up to big events with 800 people that we guided through the city of Vienna. And in all my events, I always try to pay special attention to what matters the most to me, and that is the human element. And actually this becomes even more important in online meetings. How do we as humans actually work? What keeps our attention? How can we remember content the best? And how can we make all those little elements of human communication that are so much more difficult to grasp online more visible? Therefore, I'm very much looking forward to being part of this training and to teach you on how to not actually just create a good, but also a meaningful event.
Hello, my name is Yvonne and I'm very much looking forward to put all my energy into facilitating online events. My focus is to design interactive and enjoyable formats. After moderating more than 500 workshops, I know where the pain points are and how to address these challenges with ease. Our aim is to provide mind snacks in order to enable our participants to deliver the perfect online meeting.
I'm Rogier. In about 80% of my time, I moderate events, from small team meetings to big events, and from political debates to interactive talk shows to award shows, live, online or both. I always use interaction and I carefully design the event with my clients for highest results. The other 20% I'm a trainer. I train people in public speaking, chairing meetings and moderating events. And since Corona, I host a weekly online quiz show live from my living room. It's in Dutch, but it's a lot of fun. So what are the goals of the course? Well, it's pretty simple. Afterwards, participants should be able to design, organize and facilitate a great event, be it a training, a meeting or a seminar. They should be able to do that technically, but more so strategically and pleasantly. So have a good plan with a sound methodology and then execute it smoothly. How does this training work? Well, before we give you the program, 4 of the ideas behind our methodology. Firstly, it starts with the mindset. Online seminars involve a lot of technicalities. We will cover a little bit in the training, but we think you can manage that mostly on your own. We have a library full of tutorials to start and you can Google the rest. This training is much more about the mindset, that you are aware of the possibilities, the opportunities and the difficulties. That you have developed ideas about what is good, what is your role and what are your goals. That you have high ambitions, individually but also on a group level. That in your organization you have to have high standards and people inspire and help each other every day to improve. That is the seed that we plant, and on top of that we build a skill set with a wide range of skills, not only on technical and operational level, but also on tactical and strategic level. And we provide an extensive tool set to help them develop, maintain and deepen their skills. Secondly, we believe in the wisdom of the group. We know some things and we have ideas, but we don't work in your organization. We often train beginners. You already have a lot of experience and ideas. So more than telling you what to do, We facilitate you to make up your own mind, to debate each other and to help each other. And thirdly, it is about doing. A pilot also doesn't learn flying from reading books about airplanes, so we're going to do it. And fourthly, we flip the classroom. Long plenary lectures are seldom a good idea in the offline world, but definitely not in the online world. No one-way communication in the meeting. We have a library with theory for you to browse on demand, when and if you need it. There are bite-sized modules with short video tutorials, simple sheets and templates. Some technical, some strategical, some basic, some advanced, and we have pro tips. The learning curve is much steeper if people actively gather information on their demand. We make meeting time quality time. Meeting time is for interaction, to discuss, reflect and brainstorm. So what is our program? Well, the course takes 1.5 days and then there is an exam. Before the training, participants get a teaser assignment. We ask them to carefully write down their expectations and their goals. This helps us to tailor the training, but it mainly helps the participants to take responsibility for their own learning process. On day 1, we start with a plenary session. We will discuss the foundations of online meetings. We do so in an interactive way using a variety of tools and methods. This is truly an experience of what we believe is a great online event. And then they get time to prepare the afternoon session. We split groups of 12 in half and each group has to make their own session. They work in pairs and they have to prepare to facilitate part of the session. We give them very clear objectives, they come up with methods. To prepare, they can make use of the modules of self-study in our library and we stand by to answer questions and assist. So the second meeting has 2 functions, to deepen the discussion, but also to peer review what they came up with. And then they get time for their individual assignment and prepare their own full Zoom meeting. In the final session, they present this and they receive feedback from the group. And finally, we get them ready for the proof of the pudding, peer review each other's event. So we look forward to co-create a great training with you and the participants and make a lasting impact for a better Europe.